What's up, guys? It's Soldier for the Lord here. Today, spending a little time talking about the Astro A40s, the new tournament readies. These have been out for a little while. I've spent some time with them, ready to let you guys know what I think about them. All in all, it's a solid headset. I kind of want to talk about the similarities, the differences, and a lot of upgrades in these. They've changed a lot. This is probably the biggest Astro upgrade since the 2013 editions. If you've been with Astro for a while like I have, you know that it seems like every other release you get a big one. 2011s were awesome, and then but they didn't have any EQ presets. It was just one mode. And then so when the 2013s came out and they had all the EQ presets, it was huge. It was a big deal. Then 2015 they came out and they introduced the new mix amp EQ presets, but that was really it. It wasn't much. So honestly, skip the 2015s and get these is my opinion. So I'm gonna start out with similarities. Really, I mean, you've still got the same design, the same build quality. You've still got your mic. It's still flexible, swivel, speaker cups, still a wired headset. Still comes with your mix amp, all that good stuff. But that's really the only that's where the similarities stop. The differences, so many differences. I'm going to start with the first thing I noticed is the padding. They went back to the same padding that they had on the 2013s. It's so soft. This is the first thing I noticed when I took them out of the box, and it made me smile. My wife was laughing at me. But these 2015s, I know you guys can't feel it. Take my word for it, or if you have them, you know. It's a little bit firmer, and just like the texture around the ear cups, I didn't like it. It bothered me right out of the box. Another thing that really bothered me is they showed the box. It's over there. I'm not gonna grab it, but when you bought these looked black on the box, and when I got them home and pulled them out and they were gray, I was really disappointed. So I'm really happy that they went back to my standard black ones. That's awesome. Really happy about that. And then the mix amp. They've changed so much on the mix amp. With the presets, on these, you had, starting in the top right, you had the Pro mode, then you had Media mode, the new Astro mode that they introduced for 2015, and then Core mode, with just for like single player games, things like that. Pro mode was pretty much your first person shooters, amplified footsteps, things like that. And then Astro mode is like their special mode that they added. It's kind of similar to Pro mode, just tweaked slightly different. And Media is very obvious what that is. The new one, they introduced bass boost, balance mode, tournament mode. Since they're tournament ready, gotta have a tournament mode. And they kept Astro mode. I did notice in their manual they call it bass boost. On the command center software, they call it natural bass. Probably the same thing. They just, I don't know why their names are differing. But that's awesome. They also changed some of the ways that they hook up. I mean, they still hook up optical, don't get me wrong, and micro USB. On the Mixamp Pro 2015s, this was your optical. It was the weird little, almost like a 3.5 millimeter toss link on this side, and regular optical in your PlayStation. This one they went back to just a regular optical. And you're probably noticing that there's only 3 ports on the back here, and there was 4 back here. All they did was, this one was called MP3. They switched it to the front, and it's called auxiliary. And what they removed is the for the Xbox, like for the chat for the Xbox, they took that off this one. You're also probably noticing that the daisy chain cable, they switched that out. I haven't actually used it. I don't know if it's better, more reliable, what it is. It's proprietary to them now, though. Instead of giving you a 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter like you got with this one, you get their little daisy chain cable. Not sure how I feel about that. Really doesn't matter. Moving on, though. One of the awesome things about this is you heard me mention Command Center. That is a software that you can download, and you can tweak the EQ presets and customize them to your liking. It's really detailed. I'm scared to mess with it. I looked at it, kind of don't understand everything because it's not just like treble, bass, footsteps, things like that. It's frequencies and stuff like that. But you can save them and share them. So I'm waiting to figure out how to get other people's, and I'm sure Astro is going to release specific EQ presets for games and things like that. Says official headset of Black Ops 3, and so I'm sure that they're going to release like a Black Ops 3 EQ preset. So I'm pretty excited about that. The mod kits. The mod kits are huge. That's one of the biggest deals about these new guys is the mod kits. You can remove super easy the ear cups. They're magnetic, just like the speaker tags always were. They just pop right back on. Simple as that, just like the speaker tags do. And so what's really cool about that is a lot of people have heard, you may not have heard, the mod kits replace the ear cups, the speaker tags, the headband, and the mic. And you're probably thinking, well, that's kind of silly, but it's not. It changes a lot. So these are open back, which means it allows sound to come through them and kind of escape. Basically what the mod kit does is it turns them into closed back and more noise canceling. So you can get their leather, probably not real leather, but they say leather ear cups, closed back speaker tags, the little leather headband, and a like a noise voice isolating microphone, so it will eliminate more background noise and things like that. And they're really cool. They're like, they've got so far they've got a black and green one, so you get all black and green everything, and they've got a Black Ops 3 one that's all black and orange. It's got the little 3s on here and stuff. So change the look and the performance of your A40s. That's pretty sweet. Those are not out yet. Otherwise, I would have them and I'd be able to show you. Those are coming out in early November from what the website says, and they're going to be $60. So I don't know how you feel about that, $60 extra. But if you buy just a mic, like say your mic breaks, it's like $20. So what can you expect? Another difference. Don't know if it's good or bad. I kind of like it. On the cable, the mute button, that's all you gotta do. The old mute cable was like this. You had to like find it and slide the switch. This always felt cheap to me. I was always really worried that this was gonna break and I was gonna be stuck either on mute or never be able to mute. So I don't know. I like it. I kind of think it's good. It's simpler. I don't think it's gonna break. So that's pretty cool. All in all, this is a solid headset. I'm really liking it. It's got just a little bit more bass in every mode than the old ones did. I picked up some A50s the other day. I already took them back. I'm not a wireless guy. I try to convince myself that I am, and I don't know, it never works out. They die, and I'm like, they're going back to the store. But when I was there, I saw these. I didn't even know these were out. I was picking up A50s because I wanted wireless. I saw these, I was like, man, I should probably get these, but I already had A40s. A50s are really, really too high on the bass. I will say, like, everything, they're like Dre beats. They drive me crazy. And so that was another reason that they went back to the store too, and I picked these up. I feel like these are a really happy medium in between these guys, like regular A40s and A50s. Because I feel like the regular A40s kind of lacked on the bass a little bit. They bumped it up just a little bit on these guys, but not so much to where everything's overpowered like A50s, like Dre beats. Trying to think, I feel like I covered everything. If you're on the fence about these, go buy them. If you already have A40s, go buy them. It's the best upgrade. Really, I mean, it doesn't matter what A40s you have. These are going to be an upgrade. Yeah, just go buy them. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I'd be happy to answer any questions. If I didn't cover everything, just ask me in the comments below. And don't forget to leave a like. Thanks for watching, guys.